Hey, Nick Meyer here from Exodus 90, and we've put together these 5 steps to make a meaningful, intentional, and personal invitation to invite guys to join you for Exodus 90. The number one reason why a guy says yes is because a man who he respects invites him. Step number one, name names. The first step is, of course, asking God who you should invite. Who are the men in your life who would benefit from Exodus 90 this year? What names come to mind? Write them down. Pen to paper, my friends. I just did this the other day and wrote down 34 names. Doesn't have to be that many. Could be 5, could be 10, could be more, could be less. Doesn't matter. Who are the men that come to mind? And just remember, don't say no on behalf of anyone. Write their name down. Even if you don't know their name, think of the guy 4 pews in front of you that you see every Sunday at church or every other Sunday at church or all the way in the back that you see, but you don't know him, but you're like, that guy came to mind. Write that down exactly. Step number 2, pray and fast. We know the importance of praying and fasting in the Christian life, and we need to do that for the men that you just wrote down in step number 1. So offer a cold shower for them, or several cold showers, or pray a rosary and beg the Lord to remove any obstacles and excuses for these guys if He's calling them and inviting them to do this with you. They need this 90 days just as you do. So let's do this. No excuses. Let's go pray and fast. Step number 3, make the pitch. As they said in the old days, you got to prime the pump. And once that pump is ready, the water starts flowing. So maybe the first thing you do is send a link to these guys, such as Exodus90.com, or our new 90-second video, or even Father Mike Schmitz's video, Should You Do Exodus 90? It can be a great way to get them intrigued, but not necessarily forcing or expecting a reply. And just remember, this isn't about a hard ask, right? This is just asking them if they've ever considered it before. What do they know about Exodus 90? Have they considered it? And you just want to leave them with more information than they started the conversation with. And then if there's an opportunity and there's a flow in the conversation, intrigue, share why you did it and one reason why you loved it. Step number 4, be a witness. Men respond to someone who is living it out. Consider how you are showing your ability to be humble, to be generous, to be disciplined, and joyful. Pope Paul VI observed and stated, modern man listens more willingly to witnesses than to teachers. And if he does listen to teachers, it is because they are witnesses. Show what happens to men by doing Exodus 90 by modeling it yourself. And step number 5, you got to make the ask. Be clear and direct and confident, and if possible, face to face, eye to eye. The key to a personal invitation is in the term itself, personal. It's not a mass text, and truly, it's probably not a text at all. It's a humble, face to face invitation to live different and to live better. You know this, you've been through it. But if you can't or you won't see them in person before the start date, call them, pick up the phone. Here's an example. Hey, as I mentioned to you before, I'm doing Exodus 90 starting on January 9th. Will you join me? And this has been the key for over 2,000 years. The invitation that Christ extended often when people he encountered, particularly when the disciples asked him, Lord, where are you staying? And he responded, come and see. So there you have it, man. The 5 steps. It's simple yet challenging, but you just need to be intentional. Do the work and trust the Lord. For these resources and more, check out exodus90.com/invite.